welcome back to another segment of the Jen Eden Show. Wait, no, it's not the Jen Eden Show, but sometimes it feels that way. So what I want to talk to you about today is, this whole issue about weight and why it never stays off permanently, or at least for the women who come see me, that is their struggle. And so I want to demystify that today so you're crystal clear on what goes on. And with all due respect, you can stop going on another nonsense diet, cleanse, killing yourself with a HIIT workout, and all the stuff we do, ladies, that really never works long term, and a lot of times actually makes things worse. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I always say, and I always chuckle about it because I really love seeing my community grow and me, for lack of a better way to say it, stopping the stupidity of information that gets out into the world that frankly does not work for most people. And so that is not me. And if you love what I teach, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. There's always a button somewhere below my videos, and let's stay in touch. All right, so let me talk about, like, Jen, what's up with this weight? Why is it, I hear this one a lot. Why is it the minute I get off a diet, the minute I start having fun, like, why the hell does the weight come back on? Like, what is going on there? And so for my Optivia and Noon people, and I think Shakeology is something I've heard a lot of people come see me after their bodies are a mess. They're like, I don't understand, Jen. And so what happens is when we're in a calorie deficit and it's so low, all right, we actually do slow our metabolism. And so the minute we start eating what I'm going to call real food, and a lot of times, not even just real food, but we feel so deprived that we then binge, well, the body immediately just stores everything you're eating, okay? So that is really reason number one why when you get off these calorie deficit programs, you lose a little, but the minute you eat real food, and again, really a lot of us binge because we've been so deprived, well, the body's just gonna store it because it doesn't know the next time food is coming, and we've destroyed, for lack of a better way to say it, our metabolism. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, and one of the biggest things I've seen with women who come see me is that, forget the metabolism, they have so many toxins that they've taken in from all the chemicals that are in those shakes, in those protein powders, that are in those bars and this fake food, that what happens is they blow up. And when I say blow up, I mean you get more inflamed than where you were before. And I always explain inflammation like this. So do you know when you, let's say you bump your elbow, right? Especially as a kid, we're always bumping elbows and knees. And right, it swells up and you go, oh, my elbow is swollen. And we understand that an elbow can be swollen, and we see that as inflammation, right? Because we damaged it, we hurt ourselves. And water comes to the site of an infection, okay? And what it does is it's there, right, to start healing what you bumped. Well, I need you to think of bloat and joint pain in a very similar way, okay? But it's not that we banged anything, but we're eating things that are hurting us internally. And what the body is doing is it's bloating us. It's sending water to the site of inflammation to help heal itself. I need you to take that in. And so a lot of times it's not that we're always gaining immediately fat pounds. On a scale, we're gaining inflammation pounds, okay? And those two things are very different. I say inflammation of 3 or 4 pound swings happens when I used to eat a lot of Japanese food. Oh my gosh, and I'd have regular soy sauce. I'll never forget it. One day I got on the scale and I was 5 pounds up from the day before, and there was no way I stored fat. My body did not like soy sauce, all the sodium, and for sure there's gluten in regular soy sauce, and my body does not do well with that. So I need you to start deciphering, is this, real fat gain? Is this inflammation at the site of infection because you're eating things that are hurting your body? And or have you been on these low calorie diets and cleanses and whatnot, and then you're hurting your metabolism, and then what's happening is your body can't handle what's coming in and it just stores it. So if any of those things resonate, I really hope this makes sense about why the weight, keeps coming back on. Now, I always like to give a tip or a tool of something so that you can use it okay? To get yourself out of, for lack of a better way to say it, this mess that your body's in. Now, fueling your body 3 times a day with a high protein, so a couple of eggs, right? You're eating 8 to 10 ounces of chicken. I always say it's like the size of your hand. I do burgers, right? So don't judge if you're a vegetarian, but a really good grass-fed burger with some good fat. I'll do olive oil on a salad, or I love seeds, and I also love avocado. But coupling those two together with, dear God, might I even say, a carbohydrate. I have these brown rice crackers I love with lunch. Brown rice, they're not crackers, they are kind of like a rice cake, but they're made with Lumberg, they're flats. Okay, I've been known to have that with some avocado, with maybe some turkey slices, but having some carb, a good fat, and eating enough protein at 3 meals a day will start to wake up your metabolism. So if you've been doing weird, wonky stuff, you just starting to eat 3 solid meals a day with protein and good fat and a little bit of carb, you're going to start repairing yourself. And you'd be surprised, the weight actually can start reversing itself. So if that's you, and this made sense, God bless. I am so happy I could be of assistance. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to, I would love it if you join my community. And as always, I will see you again soon.